What is going on, YouTube? This is John from Emphatic coming to you with the next Emphatic War recap. And it is against our weekend arranged war versus the BadaBing clan. And as you can see here, we got a red line. And it's kind of gutting it. We were in complete control of the war and squandered the lead. Let's go into war details here. As you can see down here, scroll all the way down. Nines were on fire. So 98. There's three fresh triples right there. Two almost. Then we had another streak of three. You know, first 4 hours in, 5 hours it looks like, maybe 6 hours. It looked like we were going to run all the way through these guys and have all nines cleared with every base capable of being scouted. So at that point, we decided to open up some bases that were reserved for dip to allow us to attack, and we failed a lot on those bases, which sucked. Basically, those were pretty air-friendly bases, and all of our air, we have plenty of friendly air guys, but unfortunately, those weren't part of the lake crowd. And even me, I'm not an air guy, so I was going to scout with Sloppy and end up hitting a disaster of a HPHB with a complete funnel fail. So that was just a absolute train wreck, and yeah, it sucked. And then our not only that, but then we still could have and should have won it, but our 11s had an off war as well. We had two minor stomp fails on the exact same base, and then another hybrid dip fail that we didn't get enough out of the kill squad that we needed. So definitely a good lessons learned war. Unfortunately, it happened during arranged. But props to BadaBing. They kept fighting. They didn't lay down, and with the benefit of their Town Hall 11 triple, they pulled the percentage that they were able to, or that they needed to beat us. So good game to you guys. As you see here, it was 23 to 23 2 stars, 6 to 6 2, or 23 to 23 3 stars, 6 to 6 2 stars, 1 to 1 1 star. Both sides left to Town Hall 11 1 starred. The big difference in the war was the 1 3 star. Bowler attack where basically everything went right and broke open for the three. So, but they left how many of our tens up? 1, 2, 3, 4 of our tens were left standing, and nines and were cleared. On our side, we 2-starred all their 11s, left a ring base, 1-starred. That was actually the only hit on that ring base as well. So. Definitely not the best of management in trying to get those hits. Unfortunately, those ring bases it's almost better just to hit it with a Town Hall 11, and we waited till the very end of the war to do that. So, and then we left 1, 2, 3. There are three top Town Hall 10s, or three of their top 4 Town Hall 10s were all 2-starred, and then everything else was cleared. So we still have some great attacks to show, and we will do that, starting with. Not that, because that's a dip, as is that. Starting with My Precious, getting the 3 on number 10 here. And I don't recall, I'm certain this was a cleanup. I forget who had done it, or who scouted. But let's just go here. So he is working to establish a funnel here. He's got, actually, archers coming down to take down the corner buildings. A couple of healers on that golem, because the golem will take a little bit of a beating there. Queen's down to clean out some back end stuff. Funnel's being built wide. So he's got the baby dragon down to do some extreme funneling, probably for a minor entry to run alongside his kill squad, which is never a bad idea. Yeah, you see he's got everything being cleaned. So he's looking to get the fastest entry to another inferno with miners. And the golem actually appears that it's going to walk a little bit, maybe. Yeah, there we go. The golem redirects. The queen is now taking the expo fire, which is not ideal. I don't know how many healers he's got on her, if he's got full 3 or not. But look at that! Look at that funnel and the bowler deployment. That is insane. So yeah, he's got a straight shot into this inferno here with miners that he's probably going to deploy as soon as the CC is gone. Jumps down, rages down for the bowlers. He's going to get a nice push out of these bowlers. They're going to take 2 air defenses. There comes the miners. they got an absolute straight path into the Inferno, especially with skeletons giving them problems. And with that entry, they did bypass the Tesla farm, but they'll go back up and get it. Or not. Either way, it's going to be an attractive piece to draw some miners after they take out this Inferno or the Expo. Or I wonder if the farm's going to be last thing standing. Queen is taking a beating. She will possibly get that other Inferno. Oh, she does just pick it off. There we go. Good job on the Queen. Right with her dying breath. So miners are coming down the side. Inferno's down. He's got one heal left in the bag. He's got 2 balloons that he can probably send in as soon as this archer tower is tanked. There we go. Or to tank for the miners. Either way, that balloon will assist in at least soften this area up so the miners can finish off the base. Did not take out the cannon, unfortunately. I think they targeted the wrong building. So he probably should have dropped them from the side if he wanted to hit that archer tower. But there's still too many miners left, and it's just wrecked. Good raid to MP. Alright, let's go to the next one. Next one is me. This is a fresh triple. No. And this one is a fresh triple. And really, so another issue that we had was timing, and I was actually supposed to follow somebody doing the fresh hits, a lower 10, and I ended up sleeping, and I woke up, they were still not hit, so because I was being a fat guy dingling from a roof all weekend, I had to try to rush out my attacks because I was not going to have time, so Golem goes in. I think I fat fingered the healer. I meant to send her in with the bowlers and end up dropping her first. It was fine because it lessened some of the damage on the golem, who would never be able to be healed anyways. But the healer was designed to follow in the bowlers, give them a little bit extra push, but I get a monster push out of them anyways. So poison's down, jumps down, rage is down for the bowlers. They're going to clear out that whole section there. Probably more than I wanted them to because I wanted the miners to run alongside them. However, as you see, I start it. I get such a big push from my kill squad that doesn't matter. So bowlers are still going strong. Queen's going to go in there, take that sweeper, and the Expo is going to actually target the miners instead of the Queen, which is great. So the Queen's going to take out the Expo. Inferno's already on the miners, but then the Queen's going to hop up and take out that Inferno. I pop her ability to speed it up, so that way it gets done before the King comes over to cause problems. So miners going to sweep around. They're dealing with skeletons. They got 2 more heals to be used on them. So with that many miners, that many spells left, it is just good game. We're just going to watch them make the base disappear here. Another heal spell down in this thick area where the Expo is going to be beating on them. And there's also a wizard tower that will be hitting them. And actually, the guy's got a couple bombs in this area here. As you see, he's just basically sporting singles. I don't even know where the other 2 bombs are. But I find 2 of them right here, and there you go. That one hurts. So I dropped the heal a little earlier than I wanted to. Honestly, this is a reaction phase at this point. Once I just know which way I want to send the miners, and I anticipate where I'm going to need heals. Thankfully, only 1 miner sets off a bomb there. And that's just it. Fortunately, they come at an angle where they're going to target that Tesla before the elixir storage. So that is 3 in the books for Captain Syphilis. Woo! Next up, actually, we will show this one later because this was the ultimate example of teamwork. This was my other base I hit fresh, and I'll show you the progression of it because sometimes the base really our 10s are good enough where most bases go down within 2 hits, and that one took a little bit more, but it's a good learning process to see the whole progression of how it all worked out. So we will show that in its own little special feature. Jeff coming in with a fresh triple. And he is doing it with a Queen Walk Miner. And this is actually a really strong strategy. It's almost like a use anywhere strat. So we'll see how he does it. As he does, he starts his funnel up top, baby dragon, pops a Tesla, unfortunately, so it's not going to get too much more value out of it. But yeah, that Tesla's going to stay standing. But Queen has enough taken away that she's going to walk south, and he's probably going to break her in right here to get the Inferno. I said as he drops the wall breakers, so I am some kind of psychic. I did watch this at one point, but I don't think I took too many notes on it. I don't take notes whatsoever. I usually ask people to tell me which bases they want me to share, but I did not do that for this time. So as a rule of thumb, all 9 or all 10 versus 10, all 11 versus 11, and all 9 versus 9.5 always get shown anyways. So Queen's taking a beating, pops her ability, but the next thing to hit is that Tesla. He freezes it. Probably did not need to freeze because he had it down before the freeze even hit, and the skeletons got to his Queen. So poison's down for the CC. The King rages down for the Queen. The Queen is going to finish working through, and she comes up and steps up, gets the baby dragon out and a Valkyrie. Drops another poison that could have been safe for the Queen. I think the Queen's probably going to go down at some point here shortly because the ability's already gone. Rage, there's 2 expos on her and a Queen. The rage wears off, and it's just good game. So in any case, all the miners start coming in from the bottom. He's got a wide spread on them. And these ones over here will sweep through. They'll get the Queen and the Expo. And the other ones should start working up into the Inferno. As you see there, Queen's going to get smacked down fast. They're going to pop back on that Expo. And they're going to start working through. They're actually probably going to go straight up into the CC. I don't know if the altar went down, so a few go up to the CC, but a lot of them go to the Inferno. There was not a bomb there, so good for that. And the ones that went up to the CC are going to go up to the top left, and oh, there's a double bomb. Healers are on them and help them through it. There was a heal spell down there as well. And a lot of those miners got healed back up to full before the air defense took all the healers out. And in fact, one of the healers survived still, so she won't live for much longer, but she doesn't need to. So that's just a solid raid by Jeff, one of the Backwards clan leaders. And here's Jack with a fresh triple, and this is just something that we see quite a bit. Guys, we research our opponents. We find recaps that they've played for them. If your base has been on a recap, we have seen it, and this is what's gonna happen. Powerbane it's the biggest YouTube channel that is currently running right now within the FPC. Has a recap, and we just duplicated that plan that was on there. Key to the North did this initially. Now Jack's going through. No scout, no nothing. Doesn't know CC. But that's fine because everything is the same for the most part. So Keen is coming in. He's going to be working the funnel. He's got a Laloon portion. Queen is going to work through. And Queen's actually going to live a lot longer than KOTN's does. In the meantime, two balloons come down and get that Tesla that was there in the recap and here now. And Queen is under rage with the help of poison, taking out the heroes. Keen is absorbing a lot of punishment, just fine. CC comes out, poison meets them, and the majority of that will die while the Queen deals with the baby dragon. 2 expos are hitting her, doesn't bother her. Goes, gets the second expo, and she should step up and get this Inferno as well. I think. No, it must not be in range. No, it's out of range. But she's out of range of the Inferno, so she will live the rest of the raid. And there we go. Rage down to path them in there. The balloons, as they did for King of the North, path directly into the Inferno, blow up. These ones path around, go right into that air defense, while these balloons take out the sweeper. That the only thing that was causing them problems. A couple balloons will die as with the previous attack, but the Hound speeds through thanks to the haste. It gets in there. The second Hound is there in time, so no more balloons get hit. And actually, Queen does come up and take out that Inferno as the balloons are collapsing on it. So one Hound's still alive. Bunch of pups everywhere. Balloons are powering through the cleanup, and the clan castle's in range of the Queen, so it helped speed it all up. So change your bases, or Jack's going to smash you fresh. That's lesson learned here. All right. That's a little competitive help, I guess. We had a dip there. Wen with a fresh six-pack. First arranged war with us. Was it fresh? I think it was all fresh. We'll show one of his. Not sure if this is the one he would love showing, but I didn't ask anybody what they want to show. So drops a balloon down, pops a Tesla, so didn't know that was there. But mortars are so weak anyways that all it takes is one drop and a balloon fall. But the balloon did get a second drop, so Baby Dragon comes up and does what it can to that Tesla, almost takes it out. There we go. We got the golems out down on the Teslas. Queen is hitting the golems, so wall breakers are coming in, no problem. Did they break it? No, they did not break it. He got some bad AI on those wall breakers. But oh, there's a final wall breaker. There we go. Queen is down on the town hall. Probably could have been a lot earlier on that. But wizards popped up and took care of the queen anyways. And they don't get everything funneled in time for his king to go down into the base. So this is going to get real interesting. So 3 baby dragons on the golem. The golem could take that damage. So he's got the a couple wizards came in along with poison spells. Queen starts shooting 1 air defense. Wizard should probably pop up and get the 2nd air defense. So those wizards are MVP right there. There we go. Wizards take out the 2nd air defense. So Hound's already coming in with the pathing. Max Hound should start taking the damage first. Look at that. Eats a whole bunch of black bombs. So he's going to get all his pups down early. He's got 3 Hounds on that air defense. And he's got 1 more to go. Doesn't have any more Hounds in the bag. But they're going to come right in, take out that air defense fast. They're going to shoot. The Hounds are going to speed on over to the air defense. The weaker Hound appears to be in front, so he's going to take all the damage, get some pups on the board. 2nd Hound is there to be on the air defense in time, and the balloons are just going to come in and crush it. In fact, that Hound probably won't pop. So Expo takes the queen. Ground Expo, so doesn't have to worry about it. Yeah, the Hounds should not die. We'll speed it up though because it is nothing but the cleanup. He had some good with the heroes walking. He didn't really have to worry about much. So that's good raid for Wen. Way to keep your head. And MVP wizards are always a bonus. Here we go, Mega Pedro. And that is with a perhaps Govaho. Let's find out. Drops a dragon. Wizard minion to funnel. A lot of free buildings here. I mean, that's not free right there. Baby Dragon still took 3 buildings under Expo Fire. So that's definitely why they're a very valuable unit. And then Queen is getting ready to come down. Another Baby Dragon start funneling for her, so she should keep going straight down. Baby Dragon should easily take that Wizard Tower. Maybe. Nope. Almost. Poison down on the Queen. Actually, the Queen should probably go up there and hit that Wizard Tower and go walk in the canal here. Which is always a good idea. Not a good idea to leave those things for us, because we'll take advantage of that. Rage down for the Queen. Poison's down for the CC. Queen will power on through. With those 2 Valks there, she kind of needs to make sure she's got Rage. But look at everything she's got access to now. She is going to rip into this base. And in the meantime, Valks and Bowlers come down, jump spell to receive them. They're going to go get both Expos that are sitting right next to each other. They're going to take out the Tesla farm. There's a heal down for them. King's down. And Hogs are coming in to support. So, it looks like only 1 Bowler survived. I don't know what happened to the rest. Valks are just going in and having a field day, though. Heal down for the Valks. Hogs are cleaning up the backside. They don't have any heal spells, but they're not going to need it. You know, they're going to hit a bomb. That's no good. So that cannon may take out all of the Hogs. Oh yes, that cannon survives. Queen pops her ability, so she stays alive. Some more Hogs come in the backside. Not getting the most value for them. You know, she's stretched kind of thin. I'm pretty sure she was hoping that Hogs would be coming up to support. But tons of Valks up. Wizards, there's Bowlers. Queen's still up with full health with healers on her. and there's only two real threats to her. And they're about to start just shooting Valks, who are, as soon as that last barracks goes down, they should start going to break in and chew through the wall and smash those defenses. And that is wrecked. Oh, no, they're going to leave the air defense. There we go. Come back and get it. All gone. Good raid, Pedro. AW's got some good ones. There's Wen's other piece of the six-pack. That was a dip. Joe, probably HHB again. Ooh, new attack that we're playing with here. And this is an example of being OP. This is me. And the Queen comes down. Baby Dragon comes up here for a lot of free buildings here. And what's going to go on is the King's going to come down and work his way down here. I think I'm breaking it in here and sending in some Mass Valks. And I've got a special surprise in the CC for them. So there we go. Queen's on the King. Working to drop the King, and whoops, Queen goes down. So, oh crap, I'm screwed, right? No, let's just keep going here. So wall breaks in. Drops the Valkyries with the breadcrumbs there. Make sure I'm nice and fast on it. And at this point, I'm laughing because a Hound pops out. So there's no air targeting units here to fight this Hound. The Valks go chasing the King. Once they take care of the King, they go breaking in here. I assume they would probably break up here, which if they didn't chase the King around, they probably would. Which is fine. So Valks coming down and wrecking stuff. Jump spell down to help the Valks over to the Queen. Queen goes down real fast. Still got a Rage and 2 heals in the bag. Haven't dropped a single spell, and I'm already taking a lot of the space out. Vealer going on. Rage comes down. Probably not necessary at that point. I probably could have swagged it. And up here, I send in some miners. I should have sent them on this cannon, but did not. So the cannon's going to get a couple free pot shots. We got a Troll Tesla popping up here. The rest of the Tesla farm here. We got Valks in there tearing it up under the help of a healer. The healer does go down, unfortunately, but we have 3, 4, 5. We got a King here getting healed. One healer's getting shot. We have a bunch of miners right here. They're pretty safe, except for this guy's going to die. This one's going to take a couple shots, but he's going to get out of range. Actually, he's going to come over and hit the cannon and soften it up a little bit till he goes down. Valks are up here cleaning. Let's just speed up because we have people hitting stuff all over the place. And I poison that cannon to slow it down. And one final building. So, I'm OP, I guess. Even though I've dropped a bad P.E.K.K.A. raid. I haven't seen Nick on the channel in a while. Let's go with Nick. This was actually the base that I had the P.E.K.K.A. funnel fail on. So he comes and hits it with a Stone Hobo. Baby Dragon down to funnel. Wizards down to funnel. And more Wizards. Wall Breakers coming in. Draws a Skeleton Trap. Gets the wall broken still. Now all the golems are coming in. There are Valks chasing his golems. Should be coming in with poison here soon. The CC will just get smashed from these bowlers. Queen's going to come up and take care of that baby dragon. And then everybody appears like they should be going in and taking the jump spell to continue along their happy path. So a couple wizards down on that expo. Queen comes to help finish it off because there's an archer tower hitting all the wizards. King is taking some hits, so Rage is down. Pops the King ability. King goes in and smashes the archer tower, gets a double bomb. Barbs take the King, and some hogs come in up top to start running the rain. Only thing that's real threat up there to them was an archer tower, and it's already gone. Tesla's tanked. The archer tower is tanked. Cannon is tanked. Expo is tanked. Springs unfortunately can't be tanked. So once the Expo starts to target a couple of hogs, he pops a heal. Still an enemy queen up, so not the greatest of entry angles. Still has another heal for the hogs, so they should stay strong. Drops the poison down on the queen, who took a beating from somebody. I didn't see where. These hogs are gone. Golem's coming down to tank for the hogs, and the hogs will have enough juice to go and take the queen out. Or not. Either way, cleanup was so efficient that the queen was able to finish off the queen, and everybody converged on the last couple buildings. So, tricky base. This is another one that was on the BadaBing recap and hit fresh. This guy was crafty enough to change his Tesla farm position. However, it did not matter because the sweepers were still just as bad as BadaBing pointed out. So let's go here. We got the golem down to tank, wizards to funnel, queen coming down, king coming down. King decides that he's had enough of his golem getting hit. It's queen as well. So king is taken out, jumps fell down, golem jumps in, and king and queen follow. Wizards starting to work on that town hall, so the attractive high HP building is gone. CC minions as before. They get met with poison. King has popped his ability. He will go down shortly. However, there's an air defense there for them to get. And once that's gone, she should actually probably go here. And look at that, there's a hole in this base still. I thought about dropping a bunch of Valkyries in that, but I decided to go elsewhere. Haste down for the balloons. The Hound is taking a bit of a beating. There's no air sweepers targeting anywhere, any solid entry point here. So the balloons, it will continue to walk the rain, or fly the rain, dropping bombs. Hound's about to pop. There's, what, 2 Hounds still sitting on the air defense. There's the new Tesla farm position. It used to be up here by the expo. So he spread it out some. Max Hound coming into the air defense. One of the smaller ones pops. Max Hound looks like it's about to pop. And the final level 2 is taking a beating. He's about to pop too. He could pop as soon as he hits these Teslas. So, bunch of loons up. Still a couple left. And there we go. Wizard's already down to start cleaning up. Tons of pups up. And that is a recapped base smashed fresh again. Let's just go to one more. Lee had a 6-pack. Walrus dipping down. Let's see here what else we got. Loris Sky's dipped. Let's watch Vic's attack. Vic is also another backwards member. And he's going to smash Brad the burrito. There we go. Golem's down on the mortar. Mortar is hitting the wizard, but the wizard will be fine. Wallbreaker's come up. They're going to smash. They're going to let everybody in. And this is actually a nice little Shattered La Loon attack. So King Queen go in. Brains of Heal is probably going to be using it on this wizard farm up here. Everybody's attracted to that golem, so he gets the poison and jump down. Attracts the queen to come back in. She finally decides she's going to defend somebody today. So she come in, take out that dragon. King is taking out the expo. They get a Tesla farm and the queen and another air defense. And at this point, the base is sure to be wrecked. You know, he's probably got 3 hounds in the bag. And a sweeper's going to go down. Couple balloons coming down here, get some freebies. Hound comes up, pops a red bomb. Hound comes up from the other side. And balloons are coming in to start taking everybody out. Wizard Tower goes. Haste powers everybody in to go to the air defense. Final Hound comes in, so it will fly straight ahead to go to the final one. I don't know if that Max Hound's going to end up popping. Who knows? But Hounds are eating red bombs or black bombs like crazy, so that helps. But I don't think that Max Hound will pop. Heal down for the balloons while they take Wizard Fire. And this base is absolutely smashed. So there we go. We got a couple balloons saved in the bag that are just starting to clean up down south. Meanwhile, the clump of balloons are following the ring, and they should probably be able to fight the rest of the game. But we will speed up. There we go. Good attack, Vic. So yeah, it was a dominant start. We just did not keep our foot on the gas pedal, and it cost us as it should have. So it's a lesson learned, and it's going to get a lot harder for our next opponent, whomever that may be. Currently, we have a farm war finally. We had a rough stretch of, let's see, it was curmudgeons. We had the potluck with Reddit, and then we had BadaBing, so it was a tough little stretch. Now we get at least what appears to be a farm war to relax, so that's cool. But yeah, we're just going to gear up and get ready to go smash the next one and get back on track. So if you like what you see, go ahead, give me a subscribe, give me a like. I'm going to keep on bringing out the content for you, and thanks for watching.